We have a little yarn catch up to play today with my subscription from Fangirl Fibers, which was the spooky year-long yarn subscription and also the stitch markers. I have 3 of them that we have not chatted about. And my goal with this was to either crochet or use my knitting machine to make a pair of socks every single month. I think it's safe to say that I'm not going to do that. Like, I'm not going to achieve that goal. Well, I guess I shouldn't say that. Maybe. Who knows? I might have a weekend where I have nothing going on and I just like start casting them all on, throw them on my knitting machine. It really does not take that long to do on my knitting machine. So, you know what? No, take that back. I'm not going to say that just yet. However, I am going to have to pick my favorites to get started. So for this month, I did already open this box, so I know everything that's in here, but I still want to have a bit of chat with you, show you what's in here, because there is a little extra that I want to talk about. July's inspiration is ghost stories, which who does not love a good ghost stories, especially camping, ghost stories, summerween, like they just go hand in hand. So here is the picture or the inspiration for the hank of yarn. All right, wait till you see this hank. I freaking love this so much. A warm, cozy hank of yarn. And it says right on the side here, 100 grams. This is the fingering weight yarn. 8% superwash merino, 20% nylon. Perfect for making socks, 400 yards. So for a pair of socks for me, I have been having quite a bit left over. So I was thinking of maybe using my extras and making a cowl for the end of the year, or maybe I'll put it all together and then come the next year I'll use all this up. Regardless, I don't want it to just sit around. I'm definitely going to put them all together somehow. Okay, for the stitch markers, these are incredible and I'm busting them open because I'm definitely going to be using them today. Actually, let's just show you here because they are all sprawled out really nice and neatly, and once I pull it out, it's just going to be chaos. You're not going to be able to see all of them individually, but like, come on. Little ghosties, a cup of spooky. I love Fangirl Fibers stitch markers so much. So I love this clasp. That's my favorite. At this moment in time, absolute favorite class for stitch markers. These are really, really lightweight because they're wooden and they work for some of my blankets too, just because it's such a big clasp. Ghost Story Champion. No, I like this mug. Well, I don't have to choose, so I like them all. Here, the little ghost right there. That is so adorable. As much as I love the yarn, I am so glad that I also got in the Stitch Club for the year. And I still have a couple of months left. Like, we're only up to July. Something extra spooky that was sent to me this month, which I need to give a huge shout out thank you to Fangirl Fibers for this. A pair of spooky sock blockers. If you have been following their Instagram, you know that the Haunted Mansion came out. They also had a specific colorway. They had a bunch of kits out for October with the Haunted Mansion. Underneath that, they had some spooky sock blockers. My current sock blockers that I have, they pale in comparison to this. These are so freaking fantastic. Last year, when Hocus Pocus dropped, there was an amazing Hocus Pocus sock blocker. And if you missed that like I did, I was so sad that I missed out on that. So once I saw that these were dropped, I was like, okay, I gotta get my hands on it. So I am so thankful they send this to me. These are amazing. And when I'm not using them, they are going to be fantastic for decor in the yarn dungeon. They have this nice little thing right here. Totally going to use that to hang them up. I do have a bit of wall in that area, and then over here where I haven't like decorated yet, I don't have anything planned for that. So I'm thinking these are gonna go up there. Looking at these, I'm thinking I kind of need to start the ghost stories, right? Let's just check the other 2 colors out first before I get going on one, because who knows, I might like all 3 of them equally, and I'm just gonna have to flip a coin to decide which one to get started on. Spooky Club June's inspiration is Mothman. Oh, so excited for this hanky yarn. Look at this thing. Ooh. All right, there's like little speckles of red in here. Ooh, I don't know now which one I'm gonna start. This one is gorgeous too. Live, Love, Lurk. That's the name of the hank of yarn. And I love a good pun. Look at this on the sock block. That's beautiful. Ooh, I really like this one. Okay, let's see the stitch markers. What do these ones look like? These are like spooky cute, super cuddly, cutesy. These I have been putting in a little container that has all my stitch markers, but I think I'm gonna actually display these for right now. I do have a couple of cork boards that I put them on sometimes, and I have all my Summerween ones out right now. I'm just gonna have to move them because I want all of these out at the moment. It happens every month too. Like every single one of them are so stinking cute. Lastly, we have May. May's inspiration is Area 51. This is gonna be so incredibly hard because I see some slimy green colored stuff here. That is my favorite. The hank is called Area 51, and it's like a little sprinkle of slimy green all throughout it. And then we have some dark charcoal yarn. Oh my gosh. I feel like this colorway is gonna be magic when it's all caked up, just because there's so much going on in this one. Vote in the comments down below, which one do you want to see all caked up? So we have Ghost Stories, Live, Love, Lurk, and Area 51. Together, they look incredible. Really, I feel like they go together too. The stitch marks for Area 51. There are little tiny slimy green alien stitch markers. Still have my favorite clasp on it, and they're really, really lightweight too. Just like the other ones, obviously, because they're really tiny little resin stitch markers. While we're thinking about that, of which one I should cake up this month, let's look at the kits and advents to get into that. There's a couple of them actually. The one that I'm most excited about, 12 Days of Creepmas Yarn and Cross Stitch. Okay, so there's yarn cross stitch, 12 Days of Mini Skeins. There's also 3 other different variations. There is full skein and fingering, DK weight, and worsted weight. And this is the inspo picture. I love the rich reds, the browns, the dark grays in there. I feel like this one's gonna be amazing. And I love a good countdown. So I just wanted to shout that out so you don't miss out if you didn't know that was a thing. The yarn box will include a small project bag, a stitch marker, and other goodies. Okay, love it. Rolling on the bottom, I noticed there's a thing for Goosebumps. It says Goosebumps 3rd Quarter Club. This is the inspo picture. And that book right there terrified me as a child. I read the entire thing, and after I was done with it, I did not want it in my bedroom. I was like, nope, I cannot have it in here. Like, it has to go elsewhere. I don't really care where it goes. It just can't be in my room anymore. A hank of yarn inspired by this book, I'd be so here for that. A couple of different options. Fingering weight and DK weight, as well as thread. Spend the spooky season reliving some of the Goosebumps tales, August, September, and October, and it'll ship by the 25th of the month. What would be really fun is to get this and make something and then reread the books. It's been such a long time since I've read any of these. And I mean, this is coming right up. I'm not entirely sure how long this is going to be available for. So I guess if you're wanting to get into it, check it out sooner rather than later. I felt like we needed to do a full close-up of each hank of yarn just because there's a lot going on. Also, with the nice white background, you can really see how incredible these sock blockers are. Oh my gosh. And my walls are white where I'm thinking about hanging these up. So like this is kind of just a sneak peek of how it's going to look. It's amazing. And the glitter that's in it, so spooky. I love these so much. So starting with Area 51, you can see the slimy green a lot better, I feel. Also, it's not under my UV lights, so you can see a more accurate color of what it is. I love that running through it. And there's the Fangirl Fiber label. So cute. All right, so we have that one. Next, we have Ghost Stories. It makes me want a s'more, especially that. It just looks like a graham cracker running through it. And the entire thing is just an ooey gooey marshmallow. Lastly, Live, Love, Lurk. The little bits of splattered crimson red in here, it draws me in. These are my colors. I love them so much. Really, really excited. I mean, honestly, I'm excited for all of them to get worked up so I can see the colors. All right, so that is all 3 of them. Which one do you think? All right, ghouls, that is it for me today. Thanks for hanging out with me and checking out some of this incredible yarn from Fangirl Fibers. Don't forget to vote down below. Like, which one should I get started on? Because if left to my own devices, I'm just gonna start all 3 and I'm gonna have 3 more crocheted socks to get going on. So help me out. Which one should I start first? Otherwise, have a fantastically spooky rest of your day and I will see you in my next video.